additional 8,000 U.S. troops arrived in East Timor today in the biggest... Military intelligence released the information that Dandoa leader Suwadi Sadano was not only responsible but on site at the March 28th hostage crisis at the U.S. Embassy to East Timor. Headed by Abraham Zerkazi to reverse engineer the programs developed for the Georgian information crisis was declared a success by its UN. Sporadic clashes with Dandoa guerrillas along the East Timor border. No U.S. casualties were...
What do you think?
The world is small, nasty, and complicated, and everybody dies alone.
What do you think about Norman Soth?
He's small, nasty, and complicated. I guess how he'll die is up to him.
I don't think Soth even knows whether or not he's still working for the CIA.
I'm a good judge of character.
That must be why we get along so well.
What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 back at you with more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow with the infamous train mission. This is definitely one of the funner missions in this game. Let's do it.
Looks like you're in position. Soth is still your first and only objective. We need you to conversate with him face to face. The agency's got reams of data on him, but the man's history is a school of red herrings. Nobody knows whether he's a U.S. agent or a terrorist.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Hippie. Until we know different, we're treating him as a friendly, so don't blow his cover. Any alarms mean mission over. If Soth sees you before you see him, the mission's over. Don't do anything to compromise him.
Does that include killing him?
Yeah. Leave him alive, if you don't mind. Updates on your outside.
Alright, this was definitely the first mission in the Splinter Cell series up to this point where you finally realized that the graphics were moving along, that things were happening. I mean, just look at this. You're in, the outside on the bottom of a train. The world is going on around you. And wait till we get to the outside of the train. You get to see all the pretty effects and stuff like that. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite missions in all of the Splinter Cell series. So, not an easy mission as well. This can be a very difficult mission if you don't know what you're doing or if you don't know how to do it. So, definitely recommend trying to at least do it the way I do and trying to have fun with it and see different things.
Another complication for you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
Alright, so obviously we can't take anybody out right now. We're still got the non-lethal kind of approach that we have to follow. And something that I haven't really noticed before, and that it kind of catches my eye now, is the fact that you see that little sound thing on the right side that says 0 out of 1. I've actually finally figured out what that was, and it's pretty much the alarm stages. So it actually kind of tells you the alarm stages for the game, which is really cool feature, and I actually like that, so I know how good I'm doing. I know if I screw up or if I forget something, I look at that and I'm like, okay, I got to do it again, or I screwed up or whatever. But as you can plainly see, this is just like, wow. This right here was like, I remember, see, this game came out in like 03 or 04, somewhere around in there. And I remember playing this level for the first time, sitting in my room. I remember where I was. I was pretty much with, I was stationed at Fort Leonard, Missouri when this came out. I had 3 other roommates, and they were all E4 specialists with me. And we got to share a house together, like kind of apartment house with 4 rooms, a living room, all that kind of great stuff. And of course, I had already got the original Splinter Cell. This game came out, finally got into the multiplayer, thought it was amazing. Played this level, I can just still remember exactly what I was doing, and I was just so blown away at how awesome it actually is. And to see it in HD and all of its gloriness just still kind of blows my mind, especially right. I mean, look at that. That is just awesome, and I really don't know what else to say about that. It's just it's pretty cool. It's freaking cool. Yeah. All right. So since this is a really, really short mission, there's not going to be much to say. Let's just kind of enjoy it. Let's flow through it, and hopefully we can get through it without messing up.
Brunton's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Sauce's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Major's.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Monsieur, you requested earplugs?
Ah, yes.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't find any. If your neighbors start shouting again, please feel free to call me and I'll ask them to be quiet.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry.
Alright, so obviously in order to find this guy, we're going to have to use our thermal visions to kind of let us know which leg it is. I guess it'll be a kind of a different color or not come through in thermals, obviously. But yeah, it looks like that's not the guy. And of course we have that SWAT turn, which actually comes in handy a couple of times, and there's one of them right there. Anytime you see two things close together, it's obvious you can use that. So we use our optic here. Oh, there we go. It looks like one leg does not light up, so it looks like we found our man. So let's do it.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
Who's your runner?
Clifton Finch.
What about the cryogenics lab?
Sir,
What is it now?
you have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make a noise.
Sorry if I woke you. It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah, Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soth. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soth's cover. Fisher, we need that phone call. Dime to $1, he's talking to Sedona.
Alright, so pretty much we got 42 seconds in order to catch this conversation. Very straightforward. Very, like, you know, obviously one of the shortest missions probably in Splinter Cell series altogether. But it's still so fun. It just got that whole, like, kind of, you're on a train, you know, I got that Under Siege 2 vibe going or whatever, and I'm being all nice and stealthy. And it's time to find out what this asshole lied to us about and see what's really going on.
It depends on our Mossad leak. I don't know, 80%, maybe 90. I just have a bad feeling about this train. I think our cover's blown. Hold on. No, it's just a feeling I have. I don't think it's safe to talk right now. Okay, but make it fast. I'm glad. Stay worried. Shin Bet, are you kidding? I could barely believe Mossad, much less. Of course, of course. Always assume they know what you're doing. Exactly. It's a joke. Right. Mein Gott, I can walk. 4 more days, tops, then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Good work. Grim?
Give me a sec. Focusing on the Timorese Mombe for expediency's sake. The new translator will take a few seconds to catch up.
Take your time.
There. Springfield demonstration. 80% plus fatalities. Custer would be proud. What the hell does that mean?
Nothing good. What about that?
Might be daily phone calls to delay release. Translator's still a little hinky.
Right. We've got enough to work with. Get topside, Fisher. We're pulling you out of there.
Alright, so all that is left is to extract, and of course it is an awesome extract. You guys are going to find out. But this right here just kind of like, it makes me laugh. I mean, honestly, I don't care if I have Down syndrome or I'm the dumbest person alive. I could totally hear somebody walking up right behind me. But that's the AI for you. It's still fun as hell, and it's time to extract out of this bitch.
Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force.
It's them or you.
That is what I'm talking about right there. This is just, I mean, honestly, we have come so far in games, and it just amazes me. I love it so much. That's why I sit here and do what I do, because it's so fun to get the reaction from you guys, just to, you know, my own reaction. I still enjoy it so much, even though I've been doing it for over like 20 years now, and it just gets better and better. So we got the Great Train insertion, which I believe is the main objective, and of course there's also another trophy, which is finish the mission in under 15 minutes, which I think that's the Fisher Express or whichever one it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick mission. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, bitches. Meow.